Oh my goodness.
There is a stranger who comes to this village from the sea. He comes in the winter when people are hungry, brings fish. He comes on the king tide. That was last night.
He would! Manny!
What do you want, you piece of shit? Go away!
What? What's up, guys? It's Jet Adventures coming to you. Today we're going to be doing the Justice League. Today we're Today we're going to be doing the Justice League
Funny
trailer.
thing. Today at work.
Can we do this?
Yeah. We're gonna get into it. But
Can we do this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Today we're going to be doing the Justice League
I just
trailer.
wanted to say one more thing.
Today we're going to be doing the Justice League trailer review, the first one that launched. You okay?
Good to go, sir.
We're going to go ahead and watch it live with y'all. You can see us react to it. Should be good. Let's get this started.
Let's do it.
There is a stranger who comes to this village from the sea.
Fuck are they?
He comes in the winter
how they
when
started
people
with
are
that
hungry,
little tiny
brings
story.
fish.
Kind of.
Comes on the king tide. That was last night.
Don't know him.
Talk. I believe an enemy is coming
The fuck is
from
that?
far away.
Set
I'm
back.
looking for warriors. This stranger.
God damn
Looks
it.
like a badass.
God damn it.
Looks like a badass.
I'm building an alliance to defend us. It's very important that I see this man. Barry Allen. Bruce Wayne.
Saw
No-
that like
no
explains why there's
Batcave,
a total
but-
stranger sitting in the dark in my second favorite chair.
He said he'll fight with us?
More or less.
More or more less?
They make him so stern. They make him so stern. I like that.
Probably more or less.
He said no.
He said no.
Look, man, I don't know who you are, but whoever you're looking for,
Oh shit.
So much speed.
Oh
man.
my god.
So high on speed right now. Speed Force, that is.
He's thinking, what if I wasn't the Flash? What if he was wrong?
Dead.
So you're fast.
that feels like an oversimplification.
I'm putting together a team. People with special abilities. You see, I believe enemies are coming.
Stop right there. I'm in.
You are? Just like that.
Yeah, I need friends.
Okay.
Great.
Can I keep this?
Fuck. And a cyborg?
Awkward hits.
Didn't think you were real. I'm real when it's useful.
Fuck.
It's nice.
Arthur Curry. I hear you can talk to fish.
You tell Jerry the Salmon he owes me some clams. Is what I thought of.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
For a first preview, and given it something like the Justice League, we have the Avengers. Avengers was good. Obviously, everyone has complaints about the Avengers. But I think DC had that edge because they had more time to prep. They could wipe the floor, start all over. They're still starting all over with the Wonder Woman prequel. It's good, in my opinion.
They caught some really big backlash with Batman versus Superman. I heard a lot of people complaining that it was too dark, which is funny. Because I think a lot of people have been wanting some kind of realism, and then maybe it got a little, people got used to the way Marvel did their thing, and now they wanted to see what maybe the same sort of playful tone. Yeah, get serious, and these are serious themes, but at the same time, we're still superheroes and we can have fun with it. And I think people got really mad at the fact at how serious, not only Batman, because Batman in and of himself is a serious character, but Superman was. And I think DC heard them. Warner Brothers heard them. There was a big shape-up that came from Warner Brothers right after BVS. I heard, I think Jeff Johns, who usually is the creative director for DC Comics, now is also the creative producer or creative. He's a creative. He has a creative hand in all the DC cinematic universe now, and this seems to me like they said, okay, we heard everyone's problems, and now we want to go and change over and do a little bit of a change in tone. Batman seems to take himself a little bit less serious.
I like the fact that he was serious though.
No.
If you read any Batman comic, he is hard. He is stern. He
Straight
is
man.
hard. And I don't know if I can do a funny Batman. I don't know how I'm gonna take that.
You didn't like that joke at the end?
No, I
hear you can talk to fish.
I liked it.
Get it?
I liked it.
Do you get it?
And then fish.
Because you're Aquaman.
But no matter how, what gets me? No matter how hard they try and make Aquaman look good, which they did. They did a great job. And then at the end they add that in, and it's like Aquaman just in his head just, yeah, whatever. It's just like you still make him look
on the
like
wall. I just fucking lifted you, and you're making jokes.
You still make him look like
I'm not the one that can talk to fish, you fucking bitch.
You still make him look like a huge puss.
Yeah,
and
that was the joke. That was the big running joke.
I feel like
it on Family Guy.
They built it up so much, and they took it all away with that comment. I think they might have shot themselves in the foot with that one.
Yeah, and maybe they were trying to say that Batman's taking it a little bit less serious. He seems to be the one putting the team together. And we saw at the beginning
Nick
of the
Fury kind of feel? Just a little bit?
little white Nick
A little
Fury?
bit.
Like the original Marvel?
Maybe a little Samuel in the back.
Maybe a little wink being like, this is how it was in the 60s when Nick Fury was white.
Motherfucker!
No? Alright.
Bruce
I
Wayne.
don't care. Bruce Wayne looks like he's taking himself a little bit less seriously. I love his fucking beard. First of all, if I could grow a beard like that, I'd have that beard all the time. You'd smell all the ketchup in my beard.
A little bit.
I hear men with beards have a lot of problems. Seriously.
Yeah, we do.
There's no we. You're not in it. You don't have a fucking beard.
I had one.
No.
I had one.
No.
I'm trying.
The little peach fuzz on your cheeks doesn't count as a
I'm
beard.
trying.
Either way.
I like I like his character in BVS. Like I said, the funny approach. I don't know if I can take that. I don't know if that's acceptable to me. I mean, and I'm a pretty open guy. You know me.
Mhm.
I accept a lot of different things, and I give things good reviews that other people think that are really shitty. I see how do you put that? I see.
You see a lot of positives.
I see the positives, and this is the one thing that I don't think I'll be able to budge on, because I have these years and years and years of this hard, stern Batman installed in me, and they just change it up with jokes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm going to take that. Obviously, it could be totally different in the movie.
Exactly.
It could be totally different, so I'm still open-minded to it.
And I think a lot of what this trailer was trying to do was to give you the tone, the sense of hey, we're not the same Zack Snyder, Superman, Batman. I'm gonna murder Superman.
Isn't Ben directing something?
Zack Snyder directed Justice League.
No, but isn't Ben Affleck directing?
Ben Affleck is directing the very next Batman.
I heard that
And
also.
you know he was giving notes. He's an Academy Award-winning director.
Yeah.
The film he directed, which was Argo, I don't know if he's Academy Award-winning. Is he?
How many?
He's at least nominated for an Academy Award for the movie Argo, which was very good.
Mhm.
Later reviews. So, you know he's going to be giving some notes to Zack Snyder while they're making Justice League. Maybe he wasn't even all the way in with Batman, and if you've seen Batman v Superman, he wasn't all the way in with Batman punching a guy in the dick and stabbing him in the shoulder and stuff like that. And they obviously wanted to change the tone with this one, and so they needed to give you a slightly different Batman. I feel like he's going to be the straight man most of the time.
I hope so.
Every once in a while, he'll be like, all right, yeah, we're superheroes. But I think most of the time, he's gonna be maybe not as serious as Batman v Superman, but he's definitely going to be more serious than the rest of the cast.
Well, he has to be. I don't think he can. I mean, that'd be a huge mess up. He's especially if he's going to be the leader, which he is the leader to the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, speaking comically. Now, can we talk about Aquaman?
Captain
Tits?
Captain Fish Bitch,
Aqua Panties.
Captain Fishfoot, Captain Fish Pants.
Back to the beard, though. He has a beard also. Looks good. Looks good.
Kyle Drogo, Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. He's an actor from, I forget his name. I'm so mad. I only know him as Kyle Drogo. That's messed up. I'm sorry. We'll get your name. We'll put it in post.
It looks good. I said this before. They made him look really good up until the fish joke.
They put those contacts in his eyes, and it really at first it threw me off, and I was a little taken aback. But then I feel like I understood what they were trying to go for. And again, the argument. Everyone might get mad at this. It's a very serious Aquaman, but I feel like if you were playing a much more lighthearted Aquaman, no one would take him seriously at all.
No.
So he needs to be this giant dude,
they needed
close to
come
Superman's
in,
level.
They needed to come in like this, and they needed to make him this manly man that can throw up Batman. And I liked it. I liked it. The only quarrel I have with it is the fish joke, because they did all this building up, and Batman just takes him down.
He has to. At the end of the day, Aquaman has to know his fucking place.
Can we talk about this box?
What box?
The box in the preview.
The box you get for Christmas?
The box in the preview.
The box where we buried...
Mother box?
The box where we buried your dead bunny?
That's a true story, guys.
Very true.
That's a true story.
It's a sad story. We killed his bunny.
Leia. Never be resurrected. I pour some of my 40 every time.
You don't even drink 40s.
I don't drink it.
You drink strawberry Ritas.
I don't even drink it all.
Strawberry lime Ritas.
Mother box.
Mother box. We have interdimensional travel.
Yeah.
You get interdimensional travel. You get interdimensional travel. You get interdimensional travel. You don't get interdimensional travel. But we get the movie. And in the movie, in the trailer at least, we see what looks like a mother box. We don't know if it's a mother box. All we know is it's a box and it was being buried a long time ago.
Praying it's a mother box.
It probably is, and there's going to be some connection. They're probably going to unearth it later in the movie. I imagine, especially if you saw Batman v Superman, and spoilers if you haven't, but you should have by now, especially if you're
watching this video,
if you're that into watching videos about Justice League.
You should have watched this a long time. You should have watched BVS.
Batman gets a signal, which I don't know how he gets a vision from the future, which is a sign that there's doom coming. There's a big Omega symbol drawn in the dirt, and everything looks like it's in hell, and there's giant flames shooting up into the sky. Almost looks kind of like Apocalypse, and the Omega symbol just tells us Darkseid. He knows something's coming, and Superman's death kind of scares him into getting a whole team together, and he realizes after Lex Luthor shows him with all that data, that there are other superheroes, and that's what he's looking for. And at the center of it all, if you watch later on, it was one of the demons. I forget his name.
I'm letting you run with this. You know a lot more about the Mother Box than I do.
He was one of the. Ooh, they're gonna kill me for this. I can't remember his name. He's one of the servants to Darkseid, and it was an extended scene that was cut later, and he was put in the scene. It was Lex Luthor learning about everything that the ship knew, and later it showed some demon holding these 3 boxes, and then he was like, "There's something coming." Lex Luthor was like, "There's something coming," and so everyone speculated that because of this monster, this person connected to Darkseid, that these boxes are now Mother Boxes, and they also suspect that the Mother Box is directly connected to how Cyborg comes about. And so that's what we theorize one of these could be. There's a Mother Box on Earth that humans were meant to protect. There's a Mother Box maybe elsewhere.
Where?
Maybe somewhere green. Maybe somewhere where the place starts with an O.
We'll get to that later in the video. We're going to show a group shot. This is, okay, so Wonder Woman, my strong suit right now. Because I'm actually current on everything. Wonder Woman, I've been reading the issues. Really liking it. Really loving the issues. I like what they did with her in BVS. I've always said that we didn't get enough of her for me to give a hard opinion on.
Mm-hmm.
We got her. I was happy. They did an okay job.
One of the best scenes was when she pops in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know about you. I really like music, and when that fucking music came in,
It gets you hyped.
all of my body
Gets you
shivered,
hyped.
and I sweated out of every single pore in my skin. I needed to change my underwear after that.
I think we all did after the movie.
Yes.
It's
But we
Wonder
got
Woman.
more shots of Wonder Woman.
She looks good. She looks like we're gonna get a lot more of her. She's getting her own movie. I didn't see enough of her to get a hard opinion on her in BBS.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see more of her. I'm excited. We're gonna be doing a review of the Wonder Woman trailer.
Yes, we are.
I will personally go deeper into that when we're doing that video. I know a little bit more than Edward does about this. Like I said, I've been keeping current and I've been loving it. I've been loving the comic series so far. They have not done anything wrong. I don't have any.
And it looks
complaints.
like that's who starts. Like, she and Batman, because at the end of Batman v Superman, she's with him and he's like, "We need to gather a team."
There's a scene in here too. They're talking.
Right.
It looks like they're. It's them plotting all this. Obviously, Batman's the one gathering the team together. Hence, Nick Fury-esque feel.
Sugar was white in the 60s. Black.
Nick Fury was never black. I'm not saying that I don't like him being black.
But you know what? You know, it's a testament to how good Samuel L. Jackson was in the role, because in the comic books they made him black.
That is
Everyone
true.
loved Nick Fury.
And it looks like Samuel L. Jackson.
Shit, yeah.
In the comic...
I'm the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D., motherfucker!
Samuel L. Jackson was so good in the role of Avengers as Nick Fury. They made him look like him and created a African-American Nick Fury in the comic.
Yes, they did. And he's got that same
Same
beard,
goatee, everything.
bald head.
Everything the same.
Every time he gets mad, he kind of looks with one eye kind of squinty and one eye kind of wide.
He's going through some shit right now in Civil War too. In the miniseries Choosing Sides,
Really?
he is going through some stuff.
Either way, Batman and Wonder Woman are recruiting, and Wonder Woman's parts look really exciting. And it also looks like we're getting a little bit more into Gal Gadot, who is the woman playing Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting a better sense of how she fits into her role and how she interacts with Batman. because we really didn't get a sense too much. We know in Batman v Superman she did okay,
More of that flirty feel.
but there was a lot of worry that she wasn't.
have anything I want. I had Barbara before the wheelchair.
So a lot of people were afraid that Gal Gadot, because she doesn't have a lot of acting under her belt, that she was going to be able to. She wasn't going to be able to fit into her role just as well. And so now it looks like we've got a lot more scenes where she's saying things, which is important for her character.
Yeah.
And she's working with Ben Affleck, Batman.
And it seems like a close relationship, too.
And I think Batman, I think what you didn't see was she's going to go recruit Cyborg. Bruce Wayne went to go find Aquabitch, and he went to go find the Flash, which we'll get into in a minute, goddamn. And Wonder Woman was in charge of Cyborg. And so that's what I think we didn't see, but I think we will see later. They were just trying to give us a taste for all the characters.
Let's touch on the action shot for Aquaman. The water is coming at him. It's looking nice. I'm excited to see what they do with the effects, because really, Aquaman's nothing but effects, especially with the powers he has. You're talking to fish, controlling fish. Controlling fish. Controlling the water. They are going to rely almost completely on special effects for him.
Fun note, the shot where he is standing on the cliff and the water rushes up and he looks super badass. It's all real. It's all practical. They had the water shoot up and it wasn't CG. So I think they're going to attempt a little bit of realism, as much as you can with an Aquaman movie. But, you know, they're really trying hard where they can to make it look a little bit more real.
Brutal honesty, Cyborg's never been a favorite of mine.
Really?
They didn't do too bad on his costume.
I like that strut with that jacket.
The Letterman jacket.
Mm-hmm. That's the Letterman that they see him wearing in. If you've ever seen the DC animated movie Justice League War, this is where they all come together, and this is completely separate from the cinematic universe. But this is how they come together in the comic books, which is in the new. I think it's the New 52. In the New 52, Darkseid comes in just out of nowhere and starts fucking shit up, and everyone has to get together. And the through line is right under it is Cyborg Victor Stone becoming Cyborg via the Mother Box. And so that's why everyone says that he's connected to the Mother Boxes. And also, whenever it showed you that scene when Batman was looking at people, whenever he's looking at all those videos, actually it was Wonder Woman. He sent the video to Wonder Woman, and we saw it through Wonder Woman's eyes. Where she saw the video, this weird kind of sci-fi channel thing where the dad is like, I gotta plug the systems in to save my son, and he's got like this.
It's like pull in
just little pieces, and then the cube goes into him. Yeah. And so that was really cool. It was a really good shot. Didn't really tell us too much, you know, because we haven't really heard him act.
We don't know much about Cyborg
honestly,
at this point. Not comically, I'm talking about the movie wise. They haven't given us anything. Really, they haven't given us anything at all.
Nothing to really go on.
Just how he's gonna look as Cyborg and how he looked before he was Cyborg, and that was it. That's all we have.
Can I touch on what he looked like as Cyborg?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that. We have a shot of him. It's no Batcave, but Barry Allen has a pretty good setup.
Barry Allen has a flash cave?
So when I make jokes like this, you look at me super serious. But you can make jokes like this?
Flash cave?
Over there.
Alright. So,
I like his setup.
Yeah.
I like his setup.
Flash Cave looks really good. It's definitely different if you've been watching the CW's The Flash. The CW's The Flash has this weird scientific setup that's kind of like, oh, we got to put beakers and shit and computers, and I got this quantum
Make it look like he's smart.
mega display, and I can track the whole city. And it's fine for what it is. I love the TV show, but it's definitely different. This is a
More techie feel.
more
It has a
techie, more
more Batcave feel.
definitely
It
is smarter. You can see he might have been inspired a little bit by the persona of Batman, because he's a little.
It seems like he admires him. He's excited. He sees the Batarang and he gets super excited. I'm excited for Barry Allen's role. I hope they don't make him too funny. He is one of the characters that, you know, he can be funny. That's fine. I just don't want him to overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it to overdo it, because there is times where Barry Allen is serious, and I think he's one of the more emotional Justice League members.
Yeah.
He gets into some deep stuff emotionally, and, you know, his mom and his love life and everything. He's one of the more emotional, and it lets you get down to a personal level with the Flash. Me personally, I just started reading up on the Flash, literally like maybe 2 months ago. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. I can relate. I haven't been disappointed with any of the Rebirth issues. So
Me too. And also, I think that they have to be different, because a lot of people already know what the old Flash looks like from the TV show, and this is going to do good to set him apart from that. And you even heard him say, you know, well, first of all, let's get into Batman's shows up just a badass in his chair, my second favorite chair, and
what's his first favorite?
I don't know.
We'll find out. That's immediately the question popped up. Second favorite, what's his first
I feel like it's a shitty beanbag, or a chair that doesn't look that comfortable. Honestly, that chair didn't even look that comfortable. But so Batman's there, and then he throws the Batarang, and to test him, I guess, which was kind of scary, because what if he had been wrong?
Let's get into the costume a little bit.
Okay.
I don't like the costume. I like the detail, though. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The detail is nice. You can see from the running. It looks like it, like you had mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's, you know, indentions from his running in it.
Yeah,
And,
so it looks like it's got some wear and tear on it. Like
it's not brand new.
Mhm.
It's not something that he just has because of the Justice League.
or never uses.
Yeah.
Sometimes suits, like in the superhero stuff, they kind of look like they never get used or worn, and you know.
Yeah. Super brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Actually, that's a good point. In BVS, they made Batman's suit look worn,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't look brand new. I like that. It showed that he was in that role already before we watched.
Been in it for a while.
The Speed Force.
Right. So Batman throws the Batarang to test him. Hot shit. I don't think I've ever seen a better depiction
Of the Speed Force.
Of the Speed Force.
I think that's why I got so excited when he steps and you see the blue light. You don't even see the lightning yet, but you know what it is. You know exactly what it is. If you know Barry Allen, if you know the Flash, if you know anything about the Flash, you know the Speed Force.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, the little girl in me screamed.
That's gross.
It was amazing. I'm not afraid to.
Where are her parents? Well, I guess they'll never know.
the Speed Force, because it has
He stepped back, and it seemed to emanate from him naturally. Like he kind of, not only does he embody it, but he kind of exudes it, and it's connected to him, because as he's stepping out, you see the lightning bolts kind of come out of him into the walls, and then they kind of reconnect into him, and he seems to be affecting the equipment near him.
It brings me to think: at this point, where are we at in his timeline? Does he? Well, because it seems like it's a younger him, but it seems like he might have a grip on the Speed Force.
A little bit.
He might know what it is. He might have discovered it already.
Maybe he's been testing it for a little bit, trying to see what the origin of his powers are. We definitely know that he spends a lot of time alone.
it makes me want to know more, and the trailer did its job for that.
Mhm.
It makes me want to know more. It makes me even more excited for the movie, and it just brings it all together when he catches the battery.
And you can see on his face that he's contemplating it. He's like,
Exactly.
look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. He didn't say that. But, you know, in his face, he's like, holy shit, that's a Batarang. Holy shit, that's
This
Batman.
is Batman.
Holy shit, what's he here for? Either way, I can kick his ass.
Super excited.
Catches it. And then, so you're fast. That feels like a bit of an understatement.
Which
That
is,
was-
it introduces the funniness to his character, the comical side, and I like I said, I just hope they don't overdo it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to overdo it. If they keep it, he can be funny. It's fine. Batman can't be too funny. Obviously, we've
Right.
talked about this. I'm fine with the Flash being funny, like I said.
It's
though.
going to serve as a nice juxtaposition if he's the funny man and Bruce Wayne, Batman, is the straight man.
Yeah.
It's going to serve a lot to kind of balance the two out. So, you know, it's not all jokes and it's not all serious.
I just take Flash as more of an emotional character. I'm not mad at him being funny. I like I said, I'll run with it. That's fine. Then again, you know, I don't want him to be too emotional.
Mm-hmm.
It's a give and take thing. I want to see what they do with it. I'm not calling anything right now. You know, I don't hate it. I just don't want to see a lot of it. You know, then it just takes the movie in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
Batman suit still looks good.
Batman's suit looks amazing. Well, kind of shiny. If you saw it, it looked kind of weird. But it also seems like he's thinner. Like he's toned. Like he's not as thick as he used to be.
I like the thick Batman. I did.
It never felt like he could move. Like
I liked just that look for him. Even in the comics, I like the more bigger feel.
the
for
Dark
Batman.
Knight Batman.
I like the more bigger feel. That's just me. Then again, you're talking to the guy who likes the Hulk, so that could be that probably has to do with it.
That's true.
That I'm biased on that.
But it looks like maybe he's working out a little bit harder, losing some of the unnecessary fat, and less mass means you can move faster. So maybe he's a little more agile Batman. He's a little bit older, but he's, you know, cut down on the fat and stop eating the bat Cheetos.
I would love to see a fight scene between Flash and Batman. We're not gonna get it. I don't know. We wouldn't get it. At least not now. But that would be amazing. I think so. Just because it's Batman.
We'll see.
Cyborg suit.
Cyborg suit.
We don't have a cyborg suit to compare. So my ruling on that is it looks fine until we have something like, you know, okay, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That costume was the cat's pajamas when it first came out.
For a while.
Exactly, because it was the only one we had.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing Spider-Man came out, better. You know, and I think it's the same thing with this. This is the only suit we have. It looks good. I'm not gonna pick at it. I don't have anything to compare it to.
What's going to be interesting is to see how he uses the suit, because I know that there are some times in the comic book, and even when we used to watch Teen Titans, which was still a pretty accurate description of Cyborg.
Yeah.
He used to emanate his body could emanate technology. He could use little jetpacks to fly.
Like
he had a little arm cannon, like little Mega Man.
It makes me think of Transformers.
That's a problem for me.
That's
the style of the metal that
that
they
it
got
looks
on him.
like.
It looks a little
it
over
looks
designed.
almost like. And I'm a Transformers fan. I just don't want to see it on Cyborg.
I'm not. You're a piece of shit.
I'm a Transformers fan. Not I'm the guy that's just glad we have the movies. I'm glad it made it to live action. I love the cartoons. Cartoons is what got me started. I just I don't want to see that type of animation on Cyborg because all I'm going to think about is Transformers.
The problem is that he gets a little transformery. That sometimes his arm turns into a cannon.
That's why I'm wondering how they're going to do it. That's one of his things. His
Mhm.
arm turns into a cannon. And
I'd be kind of sad if it didn't turn into a canon.
Yeah.
All shit aside.
Yeah. I'm wondering how they're going to do that transition. It can very easily look too Transformer-y. And that's the scary part.
Mm-hmm.
Costume, I don't have anything to compare. I don't have any complaints at the moment. What about you?
One shot is all we got, and when he talked, you could hear a type of metallic sound, like things were rubbing together, like it was metal scraping on each other to get the voice out, as well as, you know, the human voice
I liked
that
it.
comes out of his mouth. It was actually interesting. When I heard it, I was like, oh, that's a nice touch.
She is a cyborg. I mean, you're going to have that robot feel, that robot voice. Cyborg.
Surfboard.
Not my favorite, but, you know. The Barry Allen suit. Again.
Speaking of suits,
Again.
new suits.
New suits. Again, I'm not too crazy about it. I think they could have done a better job. But the detail looks great. It doesn't take away from the detail. It looks really... The detail of the costume looks really great. I just think they could have gone in a different direction. Another thing that I want to know is, at this point, how is he getting the suit on? I know in the show he's running back and forth, and I know in the comic he had the ring, and then he gets to the point where he uses the Speed Force to generate his costume.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he's doing in the movie
To get the suit on.
to get the suit on.
He probably unzips it and then like slides his feet in and then pulls the hood over, the little helmet. And then he wears it and goes out because he's the Flash. And
Your thoughts on the suit?
it looks a little Power Ranger-y. I'm not a big fan of the shields, but I understand the necessity to separate yourself from the TV show, which is definitely something they had to do because that TV show is very popular.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. And it looks almost like... I feel like that is a suit that he gets or either Batman designs for him.
He already had it in his...
He had that one?
It looks like it. It looks like the same concept design.
Okay. It
Again,
does look a little worn. It looks like he had been using it for a little bit. It's got some scratches. The paint's not fresh.
I
I don't mind it. You know what? It's not the worst thing ever. In fact, I feel like I could... The more I watch it, I could get used to it. But I just feel like I shouldn't have to get used to it too much.
I'm gonna be a stickler on this one. And I don't like it. I like the detail. I just don't like the costume. They could have went a different direction.
You know what's cool is if you saw, he has some like cords around him that I feel like maybe help him conduct the Speed Force a little bit
I feel
easier.
like it's hugging a bit too much. If you look
It looks a little. It looks like he can't crouch.
Move.
Like tie
It looks
his
like
shoes.
he can't run, which is the only thing he does.
Oh, if only I had a smoother suit to run in.
Oh man, we see him using the Speed Force again.
Yes.
and I like that. And the more Speed Force I get, the more I like it.
And he almost looked hyper aware, like he was perceiving things much faster than everyone. Because you see him kind of sitting there, and then
You see
moves
him
back.
in the preview. It looks like it skips, and that's how fast he is.
Yeah.
It looks like it's because he's in one position. You see the bolt, and he skips to a crouching position, and it looks good. It looks good. I'm not disappointed with the Speed Force at all.
I really like the way they're interpreting him using it.
With the lightning and everything, which comes straight from the comic.
Mhm.
That's exactly how it looks in the comic, almost. The group shot of the Justice League.
Towards the end.
It's not really a group shot because it's not even like half of the group. Where's Green Lantern? I know we're not gonna get Martian for sure.
Martian Manhunter?
For sure, we're not gonna get Martian.
Probably not.
Probably not. But where is Green Lantern? They can. I've heard rumors that they might put him in there, maybe just in space. You know, maybe something. Maybe towards the end, hints at him. I've heard different things.
I'm Green Lantern.
But I want to know where he's at. because he's a main member.
Mhm.
He's a main member. He's always helping out.
Again, this trailer seemed more like it was a flavor to give you a sense of what the movie's gonna be like. There's still a lot more we don't know.
For sure.
Whether or not we're gonna get an Easter egg about where Hal Jordan is, or if they're gonna mention him at all. They might not. They might not mention him until Justice League 2.
That's gonna hurt me, man. That's gonna hurt me and the movie because I think he is a big role. You can't just forget someone like that.
We're all trying to forget Ryan Reynolds.
I'd be
especially Deadpool.
I'd be happy with even a mention. I think it would do a lot worse if they just wrote him off completely.
Where's Hal Jordan? He's in space. Yeah.
I'd be happy with that because they're at least mentioning him. I'd rather them mention him than not mention him at all.
He flew away. He got a ring. I don't know. It's really fucking weird.
We know where Superman is, kind of, sort of. If you saw BVS, he's kind of dead. Spoiler. Which we see more in Superman Rebirth issue. We see what's going on a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna go with that direction.
That's not at all.
No, they probably won't at all go in that direction.
But they're playing with the idea of him being dead.
It would be cool too. It would be cool to see something like that they're doing in the comics happen. Like I said, in Wonder Woman Rebirth, they're going with what seems like what they're going with in the comic right now, and for the movie. And
so the group shot looked good, though. No idea where they are. They seem to be in some kind of cave.
There's a door in front of them.
Yeah,
you don't know what that is.
And that long walkway where Han Solo died. No. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Traitor!
So the overall,
and the music, the White Stripes, through all of it, just giving you this kind of
super awesome
solid
feel.
beat.
Super
the guitar
awesome
was real hard. I love how they didn't incorporate lyrics.
I was just gonna say, because and nothing against the White Stripes. I love the White Stripes.
I love that song.
I love the song.
Icky Thump.
Mm-hmm. Syndrome.
We don't own the rights.
I love the song. I love how they didn't include the lyrics, just because it gave and they played it throughout the whole trailer. Awesome feel throughout the whole trailer. It set up the tone perfectly. I don't think they could have went with a better song.
And then you get the title at the end. Bam! Justice League with a little star right by the eye or some shit.
I think it's a nice touch.
It looks good. I like it.
It looks sleek. It looks simple. Simple looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Simple looks really good. And then, of course, you get the whole mess up with Batman and just...
This is a point of contention between us.
Yes. I don't like it. I don't like it because, like I said, they build him up so much. They build up Aquatet so much.
Aqua bitch.
They build up Aquaman so much. And it just, to me, that ending scene takes everything away. That's just me.
I like it. Well, I gotta be honest.
It was funny.
I don't like it that much, but I think I got a small chuckle when he was fucking staring Aquaman down, who probably just picked him up with two hands, all the way stretched out, put him on the wall, broke the wall a little bit, and Batman has the gall to be like, "You're still fucking Aquaman.
Yeah.
I want you, and I want the movie to know this is still fucking Aquaman."
I heard you talk to fish, and it's besides this, I think this is the only big problem I had. Again, this is coming from a past Aquaman fan. I'm still a fan. I'm just not as into him as I used to be.
Mm-hmm. Is it because he's Aquaman?
No, not at all. I think it's because I got deeper into DC. Remember? I wasn't into DC at all, really.
That's true.
And I dove deeper in, and I stopped liking Aquaman as much as I used to. I still respect him as a character.
Yeah.
He's a really cool character.
He can talk to fish.
They can do.
So I hear.
So I hear.
So we hear.
How
How does he do it? Has I'm copying Ben Affleck in the trailer. He's like,
it's like that little.
"You're Aquaman, bitch."
Yeah, that but they did a good job with Aquaman. Like we said, they had to make him big. They had to make him
Intense.
They had to make him intense.
They
had to
picked the
make him
perfect big guy.
perfect big guy.
And we'll put his name up again right there. See it? Do you see his name?
I'm not gonna put it there.
Because I don't know his name.
I'm not gonna put it there.
Why aren't you gonna put it there?
I'm not gonna put it there. Thank you once again for watching, guys. We'll post a video somewhere here of our last video in this area. Is it there?
It's there.
Is it there? What about there? There
No, it's gonna be over there.
or there?
Okay, it's here.
Maybe right there.
Don't put it in front of me. Put it right here.
Anyway, like, subscribe. If you watch this whole thing, thank you for sticking with us all the way to the end. We appreciate it. We enjoy doing this already. This is only our second video, and I'm loving this. I'm loving
Super
this.
fun.
I'm loving
We brought more toys.
loving the feedback that I've gotten so far from the few people. Like, subscribe,
Comment.
troll
Troll.
the shit out of us if you
Fucking
want to.
soulless.
I'll reply to some that I feel like I can reply to.
Don't troll.
Cause y'all come up with some
Dude, you're
y'all
inviting
come up-
the internet to get dark, and it's gonna get fucking dark.
Yeah, it is.
Please,
It-
just mild trolling.
go easy on us. Hate us if you want. Watch the videos to make fun of us. It doesn't matter. We hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna be doing another video soon of the Wonder Woman trailer.
Very soon.
So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys.
Get it, man.